Hey, time for another Let's Watch here. Only the second one of these that I've done, and it is a movie that I know basically nothing of. So we're going to be doing Paranorman here, and I will let my guest introduce himself.
Hello, I am James Hart, and yeah, I've seen this movie before, so anything else that needs to be said?
I mean, I guess we can get started pretty much immediately, but I don't know, I just wasn't sure if we'd need to introduce anything here, but yeah, as far as this one goes, I knew that it existed, and I have seen Coraline, which I guess is the same director, and I liked that one, so hopefully this will be interesting.
It's from the same
And,
studio, not the same director.
okay. But, I guess that's really all there is to it. We got the movie all loaded up and everything, so we'll need to start this at the same time here. Just same usual thing here, 3, 2, 1, go, except this time, I'll want you to say go at the same time that I do, so that we can sync up the audio exactly in post, so. You have it paused right at the beginning of the weird colors, right?
Yeah, it's like 9 seconds in. That's the earliest I can put it back whenever I restarted the movie. It's like 9.
Okay, hopefully that's good enough then.
Yeah.
So for anybody else who's watching along with us then, the copy that I'm using is just the one that I bought on YouTube. I am 29 seconds in. There's a Universal logo, and then after that, it starts displaying like these blue and red swirls, and I'm paused right at the beginning of that. So, I guess without any further ado, let's go. So starting 3, 2,
2,
1,
1,
go.
go.
Alright. I am liking the very cheesy, like, I don't know what you call it, just kind of breaking up and, like, what do you call that when there's, like, garbage all over the screen like that?
I have no idea.
Isn't Laika, like, the first dog in space or something?
Yeah, I have no idea.
And we're off to an excellent start here.
Let's see.
I wonder if this is just a movie inside the movie.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. The 4:3 ratio does hint at that.
Oh god, I didn't hear that voice very clearly, but that almost sounded like Warburton. Not exactly, but it's not him, is it?
Warburton? I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll tell when he talks again, because he only has one voice. No, I don't think it is. I have it pretty quiet. I should probably turn it up a little bit. Do you know if this one was based off a book or anything, or was it just a movie?
Yeah, I think it's just a movie.
Yeah, because I hadn't read Coraline at all, but I saw a thing afterwards that kind of compared it to the book, and apparently they just invented an entire character for no reason.
Oh yeah.
So I think he might like zombies a little bit.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So let's get
Spell
all
it.
our character traits out of the way. We've got teenage girl, who is every teenage girl in every movie ever.
Yep.
That's it. The other people don't get descriptions.
That might be an effective alarm clock if it scares you awake.
The best alarm clock is one that they mentioned in a Futurama commentary once, because there's one where Bender just kind of shouts, "Wake up!" and then like dumps a bucket of water in Leela's face, and they're like, that would be the best alarm clock.
Hmm.
The hell is that bumper sticker? God, did you ever see that? I don't know what it was originally. I saw it on Imgur, but there was like this raccoon that got hit by a car in Canada, and people like set up this funeral for it in the street, and it went on for like an entire day before somebody finally picked it up.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I don't think I pay much attention to popular trends.
So that's a little bit creepy. So is it like Halloween time, or is this entire town just randomly themed after that?
Yeah, this entire town is just randomly themed after that. You'll see why in a few minutes, I think.
Oh no, an unpopular kid showed up. Let's all stare at him.
Yep.
Alvin is a mistake.
Yep.
Sorry, nobody's gonna get that reference, but I had to do it. Even I don't get that reference.
It didn't come from like Miyazaki stopping like making animated movies because of how anime treats like its female characters or something.
Not in the slightest. I'm curious where you're going with that, though.
And I think that's what I heard, but
Nah, it's just some stupid thing from GameFAQs. I
oh,
don't really understand it myself.
okay, I was completely off base then. That was
Off of a school play? I am liking this inside-out corrugated cardboard tree costume. It's pretty good.
yeah,
It seems a lot more effective in this art style than it probably would in real life, though.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd make some kind of comment about how, like, bullies in the media are always way more aggressive than they are in real life, but I don't know if that's necessarily true. I feel like they probably wouldn't, like, spray paint his locker every single day. They'd probably just ignore him.
Yeah, I don't know what's realistic about that. I don't. But I think like Alvin's supposed to just be a stereotype anyway, so
Yeah. Like the random gray kid from Fairly Odd Parents, he's still the best character. Because he has no purpose.
yeah, I stopped watching that show a while ago.
Yeah, it kind of went on about 10 years longer than it should have, but it was decent at the beginning.
Yeah.
And you gotta help us. Having some problems there. So I wasn't sure if he was going to say anything important or not, but I was going to interrupt here. The fact that this kid is playing a tree reminds me of a extremely shitty play that we did when I was in like 6th grade, where my entire class played a black wall.
Huh.
Yeah,
That
there
doesn't.
was one class that actually did a play, and our class played the black wall behind them. We had to stand still in all black and just kind of like be there. Not like we had, there was like songs and stuff, but it was the stupidest thing ever. I didn't understand why we had to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound very fun. Though I guess there's less pressure on you.
I like his extremely flat top of his head there.
Eh.
Or ones who were important to the plot.
Yeah, basically. Like Norman says earlier that flies don't talk, as the reason why he wouldn't be able to talk to the dead fly. So I'm imagining that all he sees is just green everywhere because of all the dead flies.
There was this book I read when I was younger, which in many aspects I actually really hated, but it was called A Tale of Time City, and one of the plot points in that book was like whenever significant events happened within this city, there would be like these ghosts of the people doing the important things that would just replay for all eternity. And so that's all I can think of here is like, if it's important to the plot, it becomes a ghost. But yeah, for some reason I ended up reading 2 books by that same author, and I hated both of them. And I actually kind of hate the author quite a bit, and then I found out many years later that she actually wrote Howl's Moving Castle. But apparently the book is not at all like the movie, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
heard
and
that.
he's just dead now, okay.
Yeah, he's Norman's uncle. I don't know if you caught that or not.
I think I probably talked over it. I've got
Yeah.
subtitles, but yeah.
And now he's really dead.
me just take the time to talk to this owl here. Well, sucks to be you.
Yep.
Where did the stereotype of pilgrims having belts on their hats come from? Because I don't think they actually did.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that.
And yeah, I'm about to say, let's cut back to him having a seizure on stage, and
Yep.
mumble, mumble, mumble. So basically, we've got the dad from Chicken Little, which I did not see, but I saw a review of, and he was kind of an ass.
Yeah, it seems that way. I haven't seen that movie in years.
Yeah, he just basically refused to believe his son no matter what, and it kind of got to a point where, like, you know, he's making a fool out of himself and clearly doesn't like the negative attention, continues to do it. Maybe you should believe it. That's kind of what's happening here.
Yeah.
Always, trying to think of... Nope, too late. I was gonna mock him for what he was doing there, but it was too obvious.
Yeah, it is pretty obvious what his joke is.
Just reminds me of Arthur, where everybody blames Binky for graffitiing his name all over the walls, even though he would, like, not even be stupid enough to do that. And then he gets transported to the Ministry of Magic, and it becomes a different movie. Oh, what the hell? Mostly for the lulz.
Yeah, indeed.
So, just check out my dead body, and then everything will be good.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, how is the toilet paper sticking to him?
Yeah, I have no idea.
My first fusion reactor, alright. Yeah, that was a joke.
Yep.
So far, that was, I think, the only one that was, like, actually kind of painful.
And then conveniently, the parents who grounded our main character are leaving temporarily.
To go to the best kept lawn competition. I am scared by my own lamp. I did not know it was there.
Yeah, this seems kind of weird.
It's funny because he's fat.
Yep.
So they do have some influence on things around them. You'd think that maybe at some point, like, someone else would see that happen and they might believe him.
Yeah, it seems that way.
I'm half expecting that to be the case later, but I don't know, I guess we'll see. Okay, hold on. I was about to say, is there a, like, cotton ball floating next to her foot there? It looked really weird for a second.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, because she had, like, the thing separating her toes. I thought it was, like, individual cotton balls, and then I noticed there was, like, another one on the side just kind of floating there, and I don't know. It was stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to go back and watch that after this.
It's nothing, really. I just
Yeah, I know.
misinterpreted it.
Yeah.
I really don't understand those ear plug things. Just seems like that would be painful. He's not here. Didn't you see him frickin' go away earlier?
Yeah, I don't understand why Norman keeps trying to call for him.
Well, that was kind of unnecessary. You know, he only died like a day ago. They probably still have electricity here.
Unless he just never had electricity here.
True. Is that a roach on the fridge? Couldn't tell what that was. We are the moths that set things into action. Behold us. I don't think that's how dead bodies work. You know, for kids. Just give him sunglasses and have him go through town with you. It'll be fine. So, just out of curiosity, was there any specific reason you chose this movie, or was it just something that you wanted me to say?
Yeah, this is just something that I wanted you to see.
Okay.
I do like it a lot, so. Plus, it didn't make the most money at the box office. I think it still earned a profit, but just not that much money.
I mean, I couldn't really necessarily say why. Again, all I can really compare it to is Coraline, since I did see that one, and it's the same art style and everything.
Yeah.
I definitely like the fake claymation. It looks pretty cool. And I assume Coraline did better, but I couldn't really point out why exactly. Maybe because Halloween-themed stuff isn't as popular. I don't know. I mean, I know it's not Halloween, but it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else to call it. Spooky, scary skeletons, etc. So I'm going to ignore the fact that a ghost exploded in the bathroom and I basically saw it happen, and I'm just going to kind of be a jackass to you in the woods, so yeah. No, that's not the reaction you have to that. You don't see a giant face up in the sky and go, oh, what is that? I saw Hopkins. Okay. I was about to say, is there something about, like, the Hopkinsville monster, but no. What the hell kind of thing to read to get rid of zombies is this?
Well, that was the book the uncle gave him, so he has no idea either.
Oh no, we were totally ineffectual. No. This guy has the best face. Maybe you should put on pants. That was abrupt.
Yeah.
Did anything happen to trigger that?
I guess just generally being scared.
Hell, how did that even happen? This fucking guy.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
What's that run? And at that speed, by the time they get to the town, the movie will be over. Did you actually? I like how non-threatening these zombies are. It's pretty great.
Yeah, it's good.
So why are they running from the cop when they could probably get help?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, again, there is a complete idiot driving, so yeah.
Yeah, that would be my explanation. I love how she's completely accepting of the fact that there are zombies.
Yeah.
She hasn't even seen them.
I wonder if she'll get mistaken for a zombie. Get rid of the frickin' arm. How long has it been? Well, I bet the people who designed those character models are glad that they got shown for 1 second. Are we gonna get rid of this arm yet?
Well, it's getting rid of itself.
Okay. Wah, wah. There's a thing in there called garlic breath. That's a horrible name for a product. Also, there's no way that that thing's gonna actually come out with only 1 coin.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Except
These,
that's probably the joke, so.
Yeah, these product names are clearly a joke. Yeah.
I like how one of the things that they were scared of was a burger. What? Actually, they're pretty ineffectual.
Yep.
I feel like this is pretty much what would happen if zombies actually were real. They would just kind of not really be able to do a whole lot, and they'd be handled pretty easily.
Yeah, probably.
There was a sign right next to that said there was an alarm. I like how pretty much everybody in this movie is completely worthless. I like how it was a book on asbestos, too.
Yeah, everybody knew that was useless.
Couldn't you call the girl again? Like, did she just tell them to come here and look? Or, like,
Yeah, she told him to check the town hall.
I feel like it should be available on the internet, but okay. Quick, find the asbestos manual. Yay, arson. Probably should have made that clear about an hour ago.
Yeah, I don't get why Norman couldn't hear him whenever he was starting it earlier. Yeah.
So if somebody's done this every year, how come it went so wrong this time? Is it just because he didn't do it fast enough, or?
Well, it was Norman's uncle, but since Norman's uncle is now dead, it has to be Norman this time.
Right.
So somebody has done this every year, but this year nobody did.
So yeah, it's basically the dad from Chicken Little. Meanwhile, people weren't paying enough attention to her.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just flat out Gruntilda. Witchy Wieners is a pretty good brand name.
Yeah.
So wait, they needed directions to get to the source of the giant, terrifying tornado thing.
Yeah,
They
pretty
probably
much.
could have seen it. Not sure why, but that entire scene, all I could think of was QuickTime events.
Couldn't he just buy another copy if it's just a fairy tale?
Well, he's dead. I like how up to that point, everything kind of, like, when the ghost world or whatever intersected, it at least kind of made sense. And in that one, there's just a void. I'm not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess she just has special abilities or something.
That was pretty abrupt.
Yeah, the one thing I remember from the director's commentary is that they made note that the zombies had faded away in a different manner than the other ghosts. I guess to imply that they don't really go to heaven in this universe.
What do you mean exactly? Like, what you mean? Like just the minor ghosts at the beginning, or?
Like, yeah, Aggie and Norman's uncle, they had faded away like upwards, but the zombies
Okay.
had faded away like to the side.
Has been how many hours, and you still have that crap on your face?
Yeah.
Well, that was unexpected. Guess I didn't really think about that. He could allow people to have conversations and probably make a living that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked
I'm
it.
kind of wishing I had a little bit more to say about it uh, while watching it, because the audio file is going to be kind of empty. But it was a good movie though. I'm glad I saw it.
Yeah, I didn't say much during it either, so.
Yeah. Any other interesting stuff from the director commentary?
Yeah, that was the only thing that I specifically remember, so.
There was a third one by this studio, right?
Yeah, called the Box Trolls.
That's right. I remember seeing a preview for it, but I don't think that one did well either, did it?
I didn't really look it up. I know they're also releasing another film this year called Kubo and the Two Strings.
Don't think I've heard of that. Alex Borstein, isn't that Lois Griffin? Oh, there's John Goodman. I didn't really recognize any of the voices, but I had the volume pretty low, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now that I think about it, I think Finding Dory came out today. I wonder if that movie is not bad.
Yeah, it's probably going to do good.
I doubt it's bad, but, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll see that at some point.
I'll probably go next week, assuming I don't have to work Saturday.
Alright, I'm going to turn down the volume of this.
Yeah.
But, anyway, we don't have to let it run through the whole credits if you don't want, but if you had any last things to talk about while it's going, then that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what else to add. I know that this is, I think, the first rated PG film to feature an openly gay character, but not much else to really discuss about that.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. Like, I made the comment, like, for kids, but, like, he was kind of dealing with that dead body for quite a while there.
Yeah, this film does get away with quite a bit and still keeps the PG rating.
Yeah, there was a lot of, sexual humor in there, too. I mean, not a lot of it, but...
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I guess if that's about it, then we can stop here. So, I will just say what I usually say at the end of these. If you are in one of the higher donation groups and have yet to do any kind of one-on-one thing with me, I know there's plenty of you out there. Just be sure to contact me, and I will figure something out. I really have no better way to do that other than having the people initiate me, because like it's just easier that way. So I don't mean to be so slow at putting these things out or ignore people, but you gotta let me know. So I guess that's about it, and we'll end it here, and I guess we'll see what happens next time.
All right. See you later.